weapons over the cliff! Throw them now! Now! Now jump!
We saw him fall. Why isn't he dead?
We didn't see him fall. We only saw him jump.
You nearly killed me.
He's gonna keep on following us.
Not if we do this!
How do we get back to the boat?
I'm sure the ingenious Mr. Cruzo will devise something for us. Won't you, Robin?
¿Te escuchó, capitán?
Nada. Solo la selva.
Bueno, hombres, mantengan la pólvora seca y preparen las armas. Hoy capturaremos a los piratas.
¿Quieres dejar un guardia en el barco?
¡Hundirlo! ¿Se van todos conmigo?
O no se va nadie.
Esa es una chaqueta militar inglesa. ¿Dónde la conseguiste? ¿Dónde la conseguiste? Parece que no hablas español.
Cada disparos es un buen presagio. Si se pelean entre ellos, es mejor para nosotros.
¡Capitán!
¿Eres el capitán?
¿Y tú quién eres?
Tú puedes llevar a los piratas.
A man grows weary. I spent 23 years in the service of New Spain. And look at a bunch of dogs I end up with. Oh, don't worry about them. Not one has any English, nor any useful conversation in their own language. You interest me, Savage.
Why?
You speak of this Robinson Crusoe like he's a brother.
Those pirates came here with their purpose. If you can guarantee me Cruso's safety, I'll tell you what they're looking for.
Oh, there's no gold on this island. Our army went over it 30 years ago. If there ever was any, it's long gone.
Well, they think he's guiding them to it.
Then, that's the only thing that's keeping him alive. I think we are about to get our feet wet.
Oh, no. Not the best of ideas. The river is infested. Your men will have to build a raft.
Build a raft? These men? They wouldn't know how. That one came second in a fight with a coconut tree. And he's the best of them.
Order your men to obey me. I will tell them what to do.
This will be good.
So, Mr. Cruzo, so full of surprises. Is there anyone else on this island?
Nobody.
What about your savage? Any more like him?
He's not a savage.
Explain him, then.
He's the man that taught me how to live again.
Ooh, that must have been some powerful solitude. How did you two meet?
me stop just for a minute? Only a minute. It's not worth skinning a person for.
Vamos, rápido.
For what it's worth, if it came to a vote, I'd let you live.
Just because you nearly beat me in a fight.
Where I come from, that counts as courtship.
I told you I'm a married man.
Well, then losing fights should be second nature.
Is it true you were born in a prison?
I might as well have been.
Mr. Cruso.
Don't keep him waiting.
How many rivers are there on this island?
I'm a castaway, not a surveyor.
The last river was flowing from left to right. This one's flowing from right to left. How do you explain that?
It's the same river with a very big bend in it.
You want to hear another explanation?
Suppose our guide was deceiving us. Suppose he'd worked out the actual location of the treasure and was keeping it to himself while leading the rest of us around in one big circle.
Don't you think my explanation's better?
No.
I do.
In that case, can you explain to me why the sun is over there when, by this old sailor's reckoning, it should be over there?
Because your reckoning is wrong?
I've had enough of this, you know. I think I'm gonna kill you. Right now.
You go ahead and do that, and I'll die knowing what a fool you are.
Do it! Do it!
I'm tired of you. You've no intention of letting me live whether I help you or not. Can't you see where you are? Look around you! We're in the Eagle's Eye, right in the middle of it. And this river, 2 miles from here, it falls into a bottomless pool. The deepest deep. So shoot me. And go and find it on your own.
Mr. Cruzo, would you kindly lead the way?
I will. If somebody else will kindly carry the powder.
My father's crew captured the gold on its way to Spain, and they cast it in the shape of a cannon to smuggle it home. Legend has it that they buried it when they knew they'd be caught, and they all took a vow not to reveal where.
But your father broke it.
Not while the others were alive. The governor even sent a woman to romance the story out of him. So you see, I wasn't born in a prison. I was just made in one.
Judy!
Money, eh? What won't we do for it?
Money was a problem for me. Once upon a time.
Susanna's father owns one of London's largest cooperages. A man like that won't let his daughter go without a substantial dowry.
I don't want his money.
Fair enough. Pass it on to your poor old father.
I want to be able to look him in the eyes and tell him that money never came into it.
It's very noble, Robinson. You can't feed a new family on your pride. Will I speak to Jeremiah for you?
I can't imagine Mr. Blackthorne having a room to rent.
It's about a loan.
I barely know him.
He's always taken an interest in you. When your mother died, he wanted to adopt you.
Do you think he'd adopt me now?
Let's keep it strictly business, shall we?
From the Eagle's Eye to the deepest deep.
According to Friday, the savage. The pool at the end of this waterfall has no bottom.
And?
And what?
And so where be the golden cannon?
Look behind you.
Get after him!
Blood, too.
You first.
Oh, calamity.
Are you all right? Easy. Easy.
All right. Who's up there? Spanish prison guards. What goes? I brought them across the Plana River. And no complaints about my timing. Hey, my brother. Thank you. My pleasure. Let's go.
She's a very striking-looking woman.
Can't say I'm honest.
Any longer, it should have been all over you.
It's a Cruso effect. You know there's only one woman in my life.
And now you can go back to her.
Hey.
They are leaving the island.
I know. Those aren't prison guards. That's the Spanish Guard Acosta. They hunt down English mariners and lock them up. They're the last people I can surrender to. But if it's a choice of them or this island, well, I guess we gotta stay here a little while longer.
At last a soft and solemn breathing sound rose like a steam of rich distilled perfumes, and stole upon the air that even silence was took ere she was ware, and wished she might deny her nature and be never more still to be so displaced. I was all ear, and took in strains that might create a soul under the ribs of death.
I am sorry, Cruzo.
For what?
Your disappointment.
There'll be other ships. And other chances.
I should explain about the man traps.
You don't need to.
No. You asked me what sort of an idiot sets traps for invaders, then goes running down to the beach without a weapon.
Those traps were not meant for your kind, Cruzo. They were for mine.
That's not true.
Oh, Cruzo, come on. You saw the English flag. You never thought for once you might have anything to fear from your own.
I should have known better.
You know better now. Men are just men. Trust me. Trust your dog. But trust no one else.
Everyone's not the same.
Yes, we are, my brother. My people eat the flesh of their enemies while your people drink the blood of their God. You miss your people, I miss mine. You wish you could find your way home, so do I. But the difference between us is that I know I never will.
What do you mean?
Cruzo, you dream about going home, yes?
Yes.
But I can't. You saved my life. And now I've pledged it to you.
Where you go, I go.
That was never the idea. What do I have to say? I release you.
Release me? You cannot release me. I am not your slave.
I'm sorry. Is that instead of my head? Technically speaking, you are still a cannibal, right?
As long as there are goats on the island, I'll never again taste human flesh.
Well, that's good to know. What if the goats die?
Then, do not fall asleep. Your children, they will see their father again.
I'm sure you're right.
And on that day, they will meet their Uncle Friday.
Well, until that day, I know that someone watches over them.
Your God?
Their godfather.
You used to call me uncle.
Did I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was forgetting you're not a child anymore.
No, sir, I'm soon to be married.
Yes, congratulations. And your father tells me you need a loan.
Yes, sir, although I hadn't planned to bring us quite so quickly to the point.
Well, life is short, Bob, and time spent dancing around the subject is time wasted. How much did you need? 1,000?
1,000 would be...
I'll draw up a draft.
Well, I will repay
Can
you.
you afford the charge?
That depends on what the charge is.
I've always wanted to be a godfather.
Really?
Now, I was a second son, without prospect of a fortune. And then my brother died, and everything passed to me. But when I die...
There's time yet for a son of your own?
Oh, a difficult task for a bachelor.
I heard a story once of a man who paid a woman to bear him a child. But it was just a story.
Dundee's back.
Friday! We found them! ¡Primeros! ¡Preparados! ¡Ahí están! ¡Disparen! ¡Idiotas! ¡Segundos! ¡Preparados! ¡Disparen! ¡Orden! ¡Tranquilos! ¡No disparen!
Why are they here? They think I know where the gold is. Do you?
Mr. Cruso!
They've got a rag on a stick.
Yeah. Is it a white one?
More or less.
Yeah, it's a flag of truce. Don't shoot first. It's 7 years bad luck. Or something.
Your place, Mr. Cruso. I'll be shooting the dog.
Don't imagine I'm not considering it.
I showed Captain Santana the tattoo. Now we find we have more in common than we thought. Different sides, same game, you know.
Different levels of rewards.
So, Captain Santana and me, we've merged our interests.
All we need now is for you to tell us where to find our gold.
What makes you so sure I know?
Don't try to lie to me, Mr. Cruso. I have been a liar all my life.
Say I can give you what you want. What happens to us then?
I don't know. What would you believe?
Make us an offer.
Get off my island.
That's it.
I'll kill the savage, and I'll take you alive. And then believe me, you will talk.
These boys are the sons of the Inquisition. I'd be inclined to believe him.
No deal. Sorry.
So, it's war then.
It's war.
We need to watch all sides. What?
You know where the gold is.
Maybe.
Cruzo,
What if I do?
then tell them. Let them take it and go.
Once they get the gold, we die.
They say that now. But once they have got it, they will not stick around and fight.
I wish it were that simple. Look. From the Kissing Rocks to the highest peak. From the Eagle's Eye to the deepest deep.
We're on top of it.
We can't just sit tight. We're in the way. They're in the trees! And on the bridge!
¡Enciendan el fuego!
Cruzo!
What's happening?
They're trying to smoke us out.
The drinking water.
See sense, Mr. Cruzo? We'd rather have you in one piece. You are of no use to anyone's dead.
When this goes, it'll go fast.
I am ready.
That was a bit faster than I expected. My powder's wet.
I'll get some more.
No, Friday!
¡Disparen!
Definitely not the best of ideas.
They're out of gunpowder. Get a keg.
¡Traigan el barril!
You, see, comprende, eh? No let them walk over bridge. Eh?
We cannot reach the powder.
We'll plow them down. Set it at the base of the tree.
Hombre, ayúdalo.
They're planning something.
Yes, they are. We'll stand easy. I'm alone.
If she can find a way in here, the rest of them can.
I wouldn't guarantee that. This one's a ship of a different class. Did Lynch send you?
No, sir. He did not. I'm here of my own account.
To change your colors?
To the losing side. You haven't known me long, Mr. Cruso, but I think you know me better than that.
What then?
I hate to see a good man die for nothing. Give up the gold and I'll make sure you live.
That's definitely not what Lynch has in mind.
Nothing clears the mind like a musket ball passing through it. Oh, come on, Cruso. You won't last the morning. There are only two of you, and you can't even reach your powder. You're going to fight.
I'm afraid so.
Pity. It's a fair offer.
Yes, but you and I, we have different ideas of what fair is. But thank you for the good man business.
I'll tell you what I'll do. When the time comes, I'll kill you both myself, and I'll make it quick.
Very kind.
Oh, trust me. One of those Spaniards has some very grim plans for you.
Ah, I can guess which one. I brained him with coconuts.
Respecting his dignity. Good for you.
Well, then. Goodbye, Mr. Cruso.
Good night. Judith?
Judy.
I'll see you in the morning.
Lowland, sailed upon the lowland sea.
Up spoke a cabin boy and boldly spoke he.
You seem very happy.
Spending my gold already, though I hardly know where to start.
May I suggest singing lessons?
For a dirt poor soldier who suddenly gained some prospects, you don't seem very cheerful.
You haven't given me no proof that Mr. Cruzo can show us the gold.
And yet, here we are. Partner.
We are no partners.
What do you mean by that?
You need to understand something. No gold, no freedom.
You can't drag us back to jail after this.
I lost 2 men this afternoon.
You despise your men.
Oh, yes, that might be so. But every one of them is a mother's son. If I send a man to die, I need something to show for it.
You get your prize.
One way or another, yes, I will. Produce your gold, Mr. Lynch. Or by this time tomorrow, I'll be once again your Spanish enemy. Where have you been?
An Englishman wouldn't ask.
Really?
I promise you we'll get out of this, all right? Both of us.
I know. The Spanish captain said the Golden Canyon is a legend.
You don't say.
If you don't even believe a thing exists, why risk your life for it?
That's gold for you. Here they come. Go, go.
¡Vamos, hombre! ¡Fuerza! ¡Para abajo! Bueno, ya, está bien.
What is that? Oh, it's a trebuchet. What?
A type of catapult. You should go. Oh, I'll distract them. You climb down a rope and go.
Dynamite.
I don't know, I'll work something out.
They will kill you, Cruzo.
Maybe not.
Maybe not right away. But you said it yourself. If there's gold on this island, they'll kill you. If there's no gold, they will kill you slowly. In case you're holding back.
Either way, there's no need for them to come after you.
Forget it, Cruzo.
Come on.
No!
Come with me!
It's all right. I'm Cruso. Robinson Crusoe. No. You are?
Freddy.
What?
Nothing.
They're sighting in on us.
¡Retroceda! ¡Para abajo! ¡Fuerza! ¡Traigan el barril! ¡Rápido! ¡Vamos!
That looks bad.
Very bad.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
How's the powder? It might be dry by now.
Still damp. We need some dry grains.
Well, it'll take a while before...
No! Why? Because we're about to get blown out of the tree. I'll do this. You watch them.
Pon el barril.
What are you doing?
I need to blow the keg before it gets here.
¡Adelante! Get down!
They exploded too soon.
They'll have us with the next one.
It's not working, Mr. Lynch.
2 more inches of fuse, and that, gentlemen, will finish the job.
Bring it back, boys! Bring it out, boys! ¡Para abajo! ¡Dale!
I need something red hot to set off the powder.
Not a musket ball.
No, a musket ball's made from lead. It'll melt.
Beads.
No. Ah!
Help!
No!
Come on.
Ah!
un respiro más longo.
I need something metal! Anything metal!
Okay, you watch them. Tell me when they're ready to go.
Okay.
Come on, get it on, get it on! They're loading the keg! The keg is loaded!
Come on.
Let's go! Come on, dude! Lighten the fuse! The fuse is lit!
¡Por Dios, hazlo otra vez!
The fuse! Whoa! No, no, no! Trying again! Cruzo, it's coming! ¡Y adelante!
That's handy. It's blown a hole to bury them in. Strike me down. Will you look at that? We're rich.
Well, I cannot say your gold impresses me much.
What's there could buy us a whole fleet of ships. With ebony decks and silken sails.
Fine. Let me know when they get here.
Wait. This should mean there's a boat going spare.
Well, you better be quick.
Why?
Count the bodies. Not everyone is here.
Vamos a tener que buscar madera para sacarlo. Capitán! Stop! Unless you wish to join your countrymen.
We're not here to fight you.
He's given up on the gold.
I'm not prepared to die for a legend.
So he's taking you to prison?
The Cruzo effect.
Stand back.
I wish you better.
You too, Cruso.
Llévala! I could kill you, Cruzo. I could kill you both. But knowing what it would mean for you to leave, it will entertain me more to remember where I left you to rot. Stay. Stay.
Cruzo! Turn this back.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Hey. Hey.
What about the gold?
Bury it.
Why?
It's cursed.
Then burying it will not help.
My fortune lies elsewhere, and my purpose is clear. Here there is an island, and on it is a man who is sick with desire to return to his home and the ones that he loves.